are there other pathways that one can come into Germany, like maybe getting a job, like a sponsorship job from outside EU and getting sponsored to come and work in Germany?
Yeah, that is very correct, because presently in Germany, we are having a short of workers in almost all walks of life. We don't have people that can occupy such wonderful occupation.
Hi everyone, welcome back to another edition on Immigrate with Ammy. Thank you so much for always watching my videos. Today we've got an important guest, lawyer Iyare Imasi, a Nigerian-born German lawyer, and we also have Ricky Ross working for him. So this video is all about how you can migrate to Germany as a student, or maybe you want to travel on a tourist visa, or you're looking forward to getting a job in Germany for the purpose of residency. So he'll be sharing a lot regarding all this. So I would encourage you to, get some popcorn, sit back, relax, and share this video with your friends. Subscribe if you haven't. Give this video a thumbs up so that YouTube can recommend it to others, and keep watching. Believe me, it's going to be an interesting and very informative video. One more thing, guys, he has a YouTube channel called English Speaking Lawyer in Germany. Please go to his YouTube channel, subscribe, hit the like button, share with your friends. You know how we do it, right? Please let's
and hit your notification bell also. Hit the notification bell.
Turn on the post notification so that whenever he drop a video, you get notified. Thank you so much for coming to my channel, sir. Iyare Imasi. How are you doing today, sir?
I'm doing well. Thanks a lot for having me on your program. And it's going to be nice talking to my people and talking to you guys outside there. And then we start now with the information. And so, Ms. Annie, then you can go ahead.
Okay, so I've got some questions here for you. I'll be asking you a few questions regarding relocating to Germany, because I've got so many followers, so many subscribers who are interested in migrating to Germany. So my first question is, could you please introduce yourself to my audience, and what do you do?
My name is Iyare Imasi. I'm a lawyer here in Germany. Originally from Nigeria, and I've been practicing law here now in Germany for the past 15 years.
Okay.
And many people know me, of course, in Germany, but some don't do. And through now the YouTube channel of Ammy, many people are going to get more information and know that Nigerians are all over the world and they are doing their best.
That's right. Thank you so much. Okay, so my second question is, can you please give us some details about some recent changes regarding immigration in Germany?
Yes, I will do. In the present system now, there was a new law passed from our parliament in Berlin, because the people who are in charge of the laws in this country, they are the parliamentarians in the federal capital of our city in Berlin. In Berlin, on the 31st of December 2022, they passed out a new residence permit law, which has been, of course, minimized compared to the former conditions for foreigners to have a residence permit in Germany. This very special law is stated that people who have been in the country on the 31st of October 2022, at least they have to be in the country till October 31st, 2022, 5 years in the country, and they must have been living with what we call a doidung. Mostly they are people who have sought asylum before, and they have been having this temporary tolerated permit in the country. And if they are up to 5 years as at 31st of October 2022, and the identity are cleared, and they don't have criminal records, they will be given a resident permit of 18 months so that they can create a better situation for themselves, which means look for a job, get integrated into the society, and then they will be finally given the normal resident permit that everybody who has a resident permit can have. That resident permit enables them to travel out of the country and come back again into the country.
Are there other pathways that one can come into Germany, like maybe getting a job, like a sponsorship job from outside EU and getting sponsored to come and work in Germany?
Yeah, that is very correct, because presently in Germany, we are having a short of workers in almost all walks of life. We don't have people that can occupy such wonderful occupation. There are very, very many in the health system. For instance, about 76%, they're looking for about 76% of workers who can come into the country. In IT, information technology, of course. And even if you are a bricklayer, you are a carpenter, you are a roofer, you are a technician, all these people, they all have now the possibility to come into the country. For instance, the doctors, the engineers, they have to earn, at least you have to have a contract that assures you of a salary of 56,000 euros in a year.
Okay.
And if you are able to get such a contract that says if you come into the country, you are going to earn that kind of money, you should be able to have another kind of condition again. You should have C1 or B2 German language certificate.
That's right.
So of course, in these countries, we have, it is not in everywhere in the world. Germany has an institute called Goethe's Institute. Goethe was one of the most educated and popular man in Germany. So he has an institute all over, almost all over in all the countries in the world. And that is where you can go and learn the German language. There they have all the module, we call it modules. It takes every 3 months or 4 months to be able to learn one of the German language, starting with A1. From A1, you go to A2. From A2, you go to B1. From B1, you go to B2. From B2, you go to C1. So presently, they are saying with doctors, they should have at least C1, because you as a doctor coming into the country, you should be able to interact with patients.
That's right.
And be able to explain to patients what you are doing for them and why you are treating them, and the kind of tablet and the kind of things that you want them to do, whether it's gymnastic or physiotherapy. So these things, you'll be able to communicate with them. So we have people like the IT experts, people who studied information technology in their countries. Those ones, their salary is around 43,000 euros. If you want to come as an IT expert into the country, you should be able to find an employer that is ready to pay you 43,000 euros in a year. So those ones, there are these IT experts. They don't even need to learn the German language, because many of the computer language is, of course, mostly the English language.
Yeah.
So many of them are here working in the English language in Germany, and it is of course accepted. So the main condition, first of all, is to find a contract that is endorsed by both parties. And then secondly, the man or your employer that endorses your contract has to send your contract to our Bundesagentur für Arbeit. There's a special organization here that is in charge to satisfy, to allow, to give the permission for whoever that wants to come into the country to work. They will give you the permission. When the permission is given to you, you now go into the embassy and then ask for a visa. We have blue card. The blue card people is the same thing. The doctors, the engineer, the IT specialists, they all get this kind of blue card. With that blue card, they can come into the country to come and work here. So, but many people are going to face the language barrier. Because it's not so easy. It's not so easy to learn the German language outside Germany. because it is, I assume it's going to be a little bit more difficult for you guys outside Germany because you don't have people that you speak the language with, or maybe if you are lucky, you watch German television every time. And the German television too, you can equally watch with Untertitel. There's a place where you can click on the television, you'll be seeing the language written under when people are talking.
Yeah.
They write it in sentences.
Translation.
That one can equally help you to learn a language as quickly as possible. So, I mean.
Okay, thank you so much, sir. You're doing pretty well. Thank you so much. Okay, so
Amy,
I
have a follow-up question to that.
Okay, go ahead.
So okay, so it goes like this. I'm a refugee in Portugal, in Greece, in France. I want to come to Germany to stay. Is that possible? If yes, how?
Yeah, if you are a refugee in Portugal, Portugal belongs to the European Union, within the Schengen area. You can only come to Germany and work or stay if you have the Portuguese European resident permit. So in Portugal, I have the name here, what it is called. Let me look into it. In Portugal, it's called Residente de Longa Duração. Residente CE de Longa Duração. So that is the permanent resident permit in Portugal.
You're right, yeah.
EU, European Permanent Resident Permit in Portugal. So it is always done this way. If you want to come here to come and work, you have already a permanent resident permit in Portugal, you go to the immigration office and tell them, I'm going to Germany to go and work. They will issue this EU on it, on the side. So with that, you can come into Germany. If you look for a job, you find a job, you can work here and then remain here. But the normal visa or Schengen visa that they have there allows him to only come here on visit for 3 months and go back again to Portugal.
Okay, thank you so much, sir. So my last question, probably, for someone who is coming from Africa, for example, or maybe from Asia, and you know these people are looking for a stay. They are looking for how to get residency. So my question is, for someone coming from Nigeria, for example, to Germany as an international student or as someone coming to get a job in Germany, what are the opportunities for these people to get a stay in Germany that will lead to citizenship? I don't know how it's done in Germany.
Yeah, it's called a permanent resident permit. We call it here Niederlassungserlaubnis or unbefristet. So it takes some time before you can get a resident. So, but people who are having blue card, for instance, somebody who is having a blue card can have a permanent resident permit after 2 years. 2 years, like the doctors and the engineers and the